Fields, decent situation because he's got Dalton and Foles to show him the ropes and stuff like that. There was a tweet yesterday from CBS. Zach Wilson and every other quarterback on that roster has never thrown a pass in the NFL. Is that a wild decision for number 2 overall pick?
I think so. We had Hasselbeck come in for Luck. He was a backup, and Hasselbeck has talked about the gut punch it was to find out that they wanted him to be the old backup that he had known around the NFL for so long, because he was a starter with Tennessee, he was a starter at Seattle. Coming in and being the veteran presence in the room, I think was something that Matt initially didn't want to do. I think he told us, but then when he got a chance to do it, he bought in, absolutely loved it. You're not telling the person how to act, what to do. I think a lot of it is, you can do this, you can do that, you're allowed to be mad at this, you're allowed to say that. And not everybody, rookie quarterback, for instance, Andrew Luck, I think a lot of us wish he was more of an asshole. I wish he would have said, "No, we're not doing that, we're doing this." But I think you have to kind of feel your way into that. And Andrew never did that, by the way. That wasn't his personality. But I think a lot of us who got a chance to watch, Peyton be like, "No, that guy's on the team. All right, that guy's making the team. I like that guy. That guy not on the field. I do not trust that guy." You saw Peyton kind of have a handle on things, and he has. I feel like he had a pretty good feel for the locker room. He's in there every day with us. He's in the training room. So it was one of those things where I assume Peyton wasn't like that early in his career, but as he continued to grow and get older, and Sorgi was his backup there for a bit at the beginning. I don't know who his backup was or whatever, but that veteran presence is saying, you're allowed to do this. In college, you had to do it. You don't have to do that. I think that's a big deal. Now, the game nerves and jitters, I think you have to experience those and get past that. But the Philadelphia Eagles, they have They signed Mullins, I think, over there. They signed Flacco over there. They got Jalen Hurts over there. So, and at one point they said Hurts is a starter. Then they said, don't act like he's a starter. Then it's a competition. It's the Eagles. They'll do what the Eagles do, But for me, I think you got to have a guy around you that says you're allowed to do this, both on the field and off the field, by the way. Like Vinatieri, obviously, I wish I would have just went to his house on October 19th, 2010, the night before I decided to get arrested at 4 a.m. for an alleged, drunk situation, public intoxication situation. But what I talked to him about off the field, on the field, film, life, transitioning, getting money. There's something that is said to that, and hopefully they'll be able to do it. It seems like Josh McCown's going to be a head coach. You thought they would have brought him in already.
Well, and to that point too, especially in New York, where everything is magnified by 100. You would think that they would want some guy who's been around in the league for several years to be like, hey, this is how you got to do things. That that it is kind of wild.
We're a big human show, right? I think that's we're big the human show. In the human Zach Wilson, it looks like he's fitting in just fine. All right.